skies to gray. What can I say? We had it all and we threw it away. We left a dying world to find better days. Wasn't long before we pissed that away, but now we'll fly past these gray skies just like I did once upon a time. To a sphere of blue for just me and you, a brand new Eden, an Eden just for two. 'Cause they lied and said it would last forever. Now they wanna cry as a river. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say it, but they lied and said it would last forever. Come with me, it's now or never. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say goodbye. Just say goodbye. On our last day, what can I say to make you forget and take your fears away? The end is near, don't shed a tear. The yonder awaits a new frontier. But they lied and said it would last forever. Now they wanna cry as a river. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say, but they lied and said it would last forever. Come with me, it's now or never. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say goodbye. Somewhere out there in the darkness of space lie the frigid remains of a long-lost race. They thought they built, they thought they killed, but they never learned to love. On our last day, what can I say to make you forget and take your fears away? The end is near, don't shed a tear. The yonder awaits a new frontier. But they lied and said it would last forever. Now they wanna cry as a river. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say, but they lied and said it would last forever. Come with me, it's now or never. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say goodbye. So fly with me, oh fly with me, don't cry. There's a better world, let's leave this place behind. So fly with me, just fly with me, let's fly. So hold on tight and say goodbye. Let me tell you a story when I was a boy about the beautiful world that we destroyed. We turned blue skies to gray. What can I say? We had it all and we threw it away. We left a dying world to find better days. Wasn't long before we pissed that away, but now we'll fly past these gray skies just like I did once upon a time. To a sphere of blue for just me and you, a brand new Eden, an Eden just for two. 'Cause they lied and said it would last forever. Now they wanna cry as a river. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say it, but they lied and said it would last forever. Come with me, can I say to make you forget and take your fears away? The end is near, don't shed a tear. The yonder awaits a new frontier. They lied and said it would last forever. Now they wanna cry as a river. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say, but they lied and said it would last forever. Come with me, it's now or never. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say goodbye. Somewhere out there in the darkness of space lie the frigid remains of a long lost race. They thought they built, they thought they killed, but they never learned to love. On our last day, what can I say to make you forget and take your fears away? The end is near, don't shed a tear. The yonder awaits a new frontier. But they lied and said it would last forever. Now they wanna cry as a river. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say, but they lied and said it would last forever. Come with me, it's now or never. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say goodbye. So fly with me, oh fly with me, don't cry. There's a better world, let's leave this place behind. So fly with me, just fly with me, let's fly. So hold on tight and say goodbye. Let me tell you a story when I was a boy about the beautiful world that we destroyed. We turned blue skies to gray. What can I say? We had it all and we threw it away. We left a dying world to find better days. Wasn't long before we pissed that away. But now we'll fly past these gray skies just like I did once upon a time. To a sphere of blue for just me and you. A brand new Eden, an Eden just for two. 'Cause they lied and said it would last forever. Now they wanna cry as a river. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say, but they lied and said it would last forever. Come with me, it's now or never. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say goodbye. Just say goodbye. On our last day, what can I say to make you forget and take your fears away? The end is near, don't shed a tear. The yonder awaits a new frontier. But they lied and said it would last forever. Now they wanna cry as a river. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say, but they lied and said it would last forever. Come with me, it's now or never. Somewhere out there in the darkness of space lie the frigid remains of a long lost race. They thought they built, they thought they killed, but they never learned to love. On our last day, what can I say to make you forget and take your fears away? The end is near, don't shed a tear. The yonder awaits a new frontier. But they lied and said it would last forever. Now they wanna cry us a river. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say, but they lied and said it would last forever. Come with me, it's now or never. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say goodbye. So fly with me, oh fly with me, don't cry. There's a better world, let's leave this place behind. So fly with me, just fly with me, let's fly. So hold on tight and say goodbye. Let me tell you a story when I was a boy about the beautiful world that we destroyed. We turned blue skies to gray. What can I say? We had it all and we threw it away. We left a dying world to find better days. Wasn't long before we pissed that away. But now we'll fly past these gray skies just like I did once upon a time. To a sphere of blue for just me and you. A brand new Eden, an Eden just for two. 'Cause they lied and said it would last forever. Now they wanna cry us a river. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say, but they lied and said it would last forever. Come with me, it's now or never. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say goodbye. Just say goodbye. On our last day, what can I say to make you forget and take your fears away? The end is near, don't shed a tear. The yonder awaits a new frontier. They lied and said it would last forever. Now they wanna cry us a river. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say, but they lied and said it would last forever. Come with me, it's now or never. Here today and it's gone tomorrow. I wasn't ready to say goodbye. Somewhere out there in the darkness of space lie the
Okay, people, let's do this one more time. My name is Ramsey. I'm a comic store owner. I organize conventions. I'm in a band, and I'm a lifelong pop culture fan. And I'm lucky enough to be surrounded by it every day of my life. Welcome to Ramsey vs. Comics.
What's up, guys? We're live. Live, I tell you. And I figured out this whole streaming thing. I got set up with Streamlabs. OBS, there's like 3 people watching. So, hey guys, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. And I think this is going to be the easiest way for me to get content out because I record stuff. I have tons of stuff recorded and then by the time I get to sit down and edit it, it's already, too late. Other people have done it, stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna start going live and just doing lives and doing most of my stuff live, and then doing maybe like edited cool videos, maybe twice a month, 3 times a month, maybe even once a week. We'll see. I don't know. I'm lying. Once a week, not gonna happen. Hopefully like 2-3 times a month is what I'm hoping for, and the rest will be lives because I can just, click a button and boom, there you are. So drop a comment if you are watching. We're about to unbox some cool stuff that I got back from CGC. I already know the grades, so I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you, pretend that I don't. I know the grades. One of them I pressed and cleaned myself, and that was scary because I pressed I don't know, probably a few hundred comics at this point, and this was the first really expensive comic that I really, I mean, and when I say really expensive, I mean, well, you'll see what it is. Anyway, I've messed up. I've probably messed up, in the learning process, a bunch of cheap comics. I did tear a Thundercats #1 when I was cleaning it. I tore the page. It was like an inch, and it was a 9.8 candidate, and it was a newsstand. Those of you who know, newsstands, especially from that era, are hard to find in great condition. And I tore it. And anyway, so, but I learned my lessons, over, I think I've been pressing 2019, September is when I got my first press and I started working on it, but that press sucked and I just couldn't get good results for like 8-9 months. And then I got some good presses and wow, everything I had learned, just came together. Anyway, 4 viewers now. Hey, what's up guys? All right. Thank you for tuning in. Before I get into the unboxing, I got this cool envelope. Let me see if you can see it. Can I get it to focus? I don't know. Maybe not. It's not on autofocus or what? Ramsey's not prepared? Anyway, I got my Sony camera working, so the quality is pretty good. Man, it looks like I'm dropping some frames, but not a ton. But I got the better quality. I did a live stream yesterday with my iPhone, an older iPhone that I have, an iPhone, I think 7. And it looked okay, but it didn't look this good. This is pretty good, but anyway, I forgot to set the autofocus. Anyway, what this says, it says the Hellfire Trading Company, Hellfire Bay, Krakoa Pacific. And then it's got the Hellfire Gala logo, which you can't even tell what it is that close. Sent to my comic store, Kaboom Comics. And then it rained, so it got kind of a little wet here on the side. It rained today, and it fell out of my truck. And anyway, I want to see what it is because it's New Comic Book Day, Wednesday, I think, pretty sure. And they released the first issue, crossover of the X-Men, the Hellfire Gala. So I don't know if you've seen the memes with Hot Colossus, like all decked out. All the X-Men are going to the Hellfire Gala, and it's this big thing. I haven't read it yet. The first issue is out today. It's Marauders number 21. This is the Hellfire Gala variant, and it's got them all decked out, like, looking super smooth. And then part 2 is in X-Force number 20. This is the regular cover. We ran out of the design variants, but there's one with Colossus, and apparently it was driving people crazy. So I got this little thing, and it was like a little invitation from Marvel. And it says, it's just a postcard that says, man, I wish I would have focused. Anyway, it shows, I guess, a bunch of the covers, the regular covers. And in the back it says, in House of M, they became an endangered species. In House of X, they became the dominant species. At the Hellfire Gala, they become the only species that matter. This June, the Hellfire Trading Company is hosting its inaugural Hellfire Gala to announce the first team of Krakoan X-Men to the world and reveal a few more surprises that will change the world for the better. 12 titles, 12 stories, all adding up to the biggest party of the season. Then it goes to list everything on there. Don't miss the thrilling crossover running through the entire month of June at comic shops and on Marvel Comics app. And then I got this, and it is like a little invitation. and it says show off your invitation online with X-Men with hashtag X-Men Hellfire Gala. And basically what this is like kind of the same thing that's in the first page, and it just says it's like the I guess list of events that are gonna happen on the evening of the summer solstice. Host Emma Frost invites you to celebrate mutant culture and to strengthen Krakoa's friendship with the nations of man. Gates open at 7 p.m. GMT. Cocktail hour, then telepathic concert, dinner, introduction to the new X-Men Heroes of Krakoa, celebration and dancing, hey, and closing remarks from this year's host, Emma Frost, and then a fireworks display. And I have a feeling that fireworks display is not just going to be fireworks, so I'm sure it's going to be something crazy. Okay, anyway, 6 viewers. Hello, guys. All right, so we got Frank Salinas. Sup, bro. We got Ben. How you doing, Ben? And then it looks like the camera is focused on the background and not you. Okay, so let me see if I can fix that. Frank is my dude. Yeah, it's not doing anything. What if I back up? There we go. Then I become the background and it's focused on me. All right. So next time I'll plan better. This is only my second successful live stream. But anyway, go check out the Hellfire Gala comics out at a comic shop near you today, Wednesday. If they're not releasing them early, they shouldn't be. And let me know what you think. I'm going to read these tonight and see what I think. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is the light one. So it's got to be 1. So I sent in a huge, I guess a huge amount of comics to CGC. I sent almost 100 comics. I think it was like 95 or 96 comics to get graded, to get them in right before the price. CGC had a price jump. I don't know, sometime, was it April, I think? And to kind of avoid the price jump, I had a whole bunch of comics that I wanted to get graded. So I sent like 100 comics, but one of them was a Grail. And if you don't know what a Grail is, it's a comic that's like the holy grail to you, right? And to me and to many others, this is probably one of the biggest Grails there is. And so what I did is I sent this one in express, and I paid a little bit more, but it's kind of expensive, so it didn't fit in any other tier anyway. So they got it in real quick. They opened the box and got all my others scheduled for grading, and I have stuff from that I sent like in February that is still received but hasn't been scheduled for grading yet. So I'm gonna wait months and months and months. But the 95 that I sent, other than this one, are all already scheduled for grading because I wrote express on the box because this one was in there, and that kind of sped up the process. Shout out to Bryce Comics. He's a content creator on YouTube. I guess he is the one who alerted us to the fact that you can send something express and it bumps all your other comics that you send with it faster. They get to them faster because they already have to open the box and they're not going to seal your other stuff in. At least we don't think they will. All right, enough yapping. And here goes. All right. Yeah, it says fragile, John, but I guarantee you they don't treat it as such. On my I guess live stream from yesterday, I unboxed a mystery box from Comic Tom's Mystery Mail Call. Comic Tom's another YouTube creator, and he releases exclusive comics, and all the corners were bent. It was very sad, very sad. All right, cardboard, and what do we have? We have giant size X-Men #1. This is, let me see, how close can I get it without it distorting? Of course it's gonna. Anyway, first appearance of the new X-Men, which is Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus, and Thunderbird, and the second full appearance of our favorite Canadian Harry Fuzzball, Wolverine. Cigar smoking. He hasn't smoked a cigar, I don't think, in a long time. Breaks Marvel's rules. But it's a 5.0. I pressed and graded it myself. Pressed and cleaned it myself. Didn't grade it myself. I expected it to come back like a 4. It actually came back a 5, which was pretty exciting. but I was afraid to really go hard on it, and it's got like some spine splits over here, just because these thicker comics, it's very easy to crush this spine. Plus, I don't know, this is probably like a $3,000-$4,000, no, maybe $2,500 comic, maybe $3,000 now that it's graded. So I really was afraid to really, go hard on it like I do on moderns and stuff. I'm able to get all kinds of wrinkles out with the presses, but this one is just, I just didn't want to mess it up. But I mean, it had a lot of grime. I guess maybe I'll do like a before and after video and show you how bad it looked, and maybe some before and after pictures on there. But this is my second giant size X-Men #1. I'm excited. It actually belongs to the store, Kaboom. But really, I'm not selling it. I'm just gonna keep it. And too bad they got to deal with it. Okay, my story anyway, right? Okay, so that one stays with me. And what is this thing? Okay, just a receipt. Okay, so now we get into this box, which is heavier. All right, let's see who's in there. Where'd you get that? Hey, man, thank you. He was, I know he left a comment on yesterday's stream. Thank you for tuning in. We got 9 viewers. It's a record. A record, I tell you. So these, I did not press myself. But I wasn't completely happy with the grades. 2 of them, I'm gonna inspect them. 2 of them I'm happy with. 2 of them I'm really not. I feel like they could use a little bit more love, and I'm just a person to give it to them. I know, bad joke. All right, guys. So one of my favorite comics, and again, this is my second Grail of this particular type. The first one, if you go back to the other videos that I have, there's one where I unboxed a Crow #1, and I sent it to CBCS because it was signed by creator James O'Barr, and CBCS, I guess the inner well cracked and tore the cover, so the 7.0 that they gave me was actually gonna be lower once they fix that. I don't know, I never sent it back to them to make better, but at some point I will, and I'm gonna call them out on that. All right, so this is the Crow #1. So I got Crow 1 through 4 on eBay, and I think I paid $700 for all 4, which is a steal, I think. And I sent it to get pressed and graded, and I mean, it looks, what the hell? Are those my fingerprints? Okay. So I see like a finger bend right back here that I think could come out, and I do see a lot of spine ticks. Obviously any color loss won't come out, but those bends will come out. How much of a difference would it make? I think it could probably be a 9.2. Is it worth cracking and pressing? I don't know. This is probably worth, I don't know, $1,500 maybe, $2,000 as is. If I crack and press it, and I have a whole bunch of videos that I filmed on crack and pressing that I just haven't gotten to editing. Anyway, yeah, it's maybe not worth cracking it. Maybe this is as good as it's gonna get. I don't know. It has potential because this it's got a finger bend. Basically, when you're holding the comic, and maybe, I don't know, the page kind of turns a little bit and you leave an indentation. That's a finger dent. It's got a big one right there that I know can come out with some humidity and a press. Yeah, I don't know, but 9.0, I'm still pretty happy with this. I'm gonna add it to my CGCs back here. Okay, then we have the Crow #2, and this one came back an 8.0. And yeah, this has a ton of finger bends. Yeah. Again, spine ticks all along here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just it doesn't look like it was given a lot of attention. It was probably like a kind of like a quick press and get it out of here type thing. Yeah, this could use a lot of work. So this one's I'm gonna bust this one open, and I'm gonna press it again, and I'll do a video, and this will be one of those like fully nicely edited videos that I put out so that you can see the process on what it takes to fix this, and then I'll send it probably express so I can get it back within 2 weeks, and hopefully about 2 weeks unless it changes, and you can see like what a difference a crack and a press will make on this. So and then maybe you'll learn how to crack yours out of CGCs if you have any CGCs. Do you have any CGCs? Let me know in the comments. All right, black covers are hard to keep clean, but it's an impressive book. Thank you, John. Yeah, and black covers are especially hard to get in high grade, like Marvel Spotlight #5, the first appearance of Ghost Rider. So hard to get in high grade because it's a black cover, and then that came out like in the 60s, maybe early 70s. You know, so yeah, it's I probably early 70s. Yeah, that one's another Grail, one that I don't have. I have the second and third appearance of Ghost Rider, not the first. I still need that. All right, so then we get to Crow #3, a 9.0. Yeah, same situation. A little better than the rest. Yeah, but the front cover is just so wavy. And then there's like a really deep indentation along the top. Almost like something sharp hit it. It didn't break the color, but it left an indentation. That can be fixed with pressing. I have a little roller ball. That kind of, you roll it, put it in humidity, give it a press, and that disappears. But I really think this could probably be a 9.2. I'm probably gonna crack and press it because, you know, I'm stubborn that way. So anyway, Crow #3, and then the last one is Crow, no mystery, Crow #4, another 8.0 again. Hardcore finger bends along the back. That should come out. There's one right here. There's some along the top. And in the front, yeah, there's just a lot of little bends that can easily come out with a press and some humidity, I think. I've pressed a couple of my Crow comics, I think #3 and 4, that are signed that I eventually do need to send to get graded. And the paper wasn't that hard to work with. I put it in a humidity chamber that kind of moistens the paper a little bit, and then in a heat press, and they came out really nice. And so I feel like these could definitely improve. So I think pretty much number 1, 2, and #3 are gonna get cracked out of their plastic prisons for sure. To get regraded. And #1, I don't know. I mean, I know it has a lot of improvable, you know, defects, a lot of pressable defects. It's just, man, I waited so long to get these. I mean, these were sent out in February, and they just came in, you know, a couple days ago. And now I'd have to wait all over again. But I mean, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna stick them in a box and leave them there for, you know, eternity. So if they're, you know, gone for 6-8 months, what's the big deal, right? I don't know. What do you think? Should I attempt to crack and press them? Would you like to see a video where I break them out and, you know, show you the steps on how to press? Let me know, and maybe we can do that. All right, you got any questions, guys? Let me see. Every time I see the word fragile, I read it out loud like the dad from A Christmas Story. Nice. How many people? 5 viewers. Man, I lost 4 viewers. Damn. Oh well. Anyway, guys, so thanks for joining me on this live unboxing. Really appreciate you guys joining in. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do mostly live streams, and this way I can just kind of sit down, talk to you guys. If you have any questions, any topics you want me to cover, anything you want to know, I think one of the things I'm going to try to do is every Monday night there's something called final order cutoff. And so final order cutoff is the last chance comic stores have to order certain new comics. And so every Monday, DC releases their final order cutoff for that week, and we have until Sunday to do that order. And maybe I can preview what's coming out, you know, so that maybe you can go to your local comic store and already pre-order if you know it's something that you want to get. I'll even tell you what I think, you know, is going to hit. And then on Tuesdays is when everything else has the final order cutoff. Image, Marvel, Boom, Aftershock, everybody else that uses Diamond distributors has their final order cutoff on Tuesday. And maybe we can jump on for an hour and I can go through the list. That one would probably take a little bit longer because there's a ton of different titles. Lunar, which is a distributor for DC, only deals with DC. Oh, I think maybe Scout Comics too. So that list is short, very easy to go through, and it's a weekly list. The other one is I guess a little bit bigger, but you can definitely, you know, start seeing ahead of time, almost a month ahead of time, what should be coming out, and make plans to get some of this stuff. Sometimes, you know, just, you know, there's obvious ones, and sometimes there isn't. I think the one of the things that I ordered, let me show you, out today also is called Out of Body. This one looks pretty cool, and it's from Aftershock. It's a #1 issue, so check out your local comic store. And I saw it on FOC about a month ago and decided to kind of go heavy on it. If it's something I believe has a chance to go up, I will invest like maybe 25, you know, copies, maybe more sometimes, and just put them away. You know, not for the store. The store orders, like we do our store orders for whatever, you know, we think is gonna sell, but just for me personally, and all so that maybe if it does go up, I can, you know, sell them later online, and hopefully be able to afford more Grails like you know, these. So that's a kind of a tactic I've been using to upgrade my collection with older comics, harder to find comics, is flipping modern comics that are hot and then going and investing in older comics that are just hard to get, or things that I loved during my childhood. All right, let's check the comments. Yes, let's see the video cracking and pressing. All right, it's coming up. CBC versus CGC. Thoughts? Yeah, for sure. I'll get into that. Each has its strengths and its weaknesses, but some are weaker than others. And yeah, I think it's in the coming months. There's going to be a little bit of a change as to, you know, how many people are going to CGC versus CBCS. CBCS is reputable. Their cases are beautiful. Their labels not so much. CGC is overworked and probably overburdened, and is making a lot of mistakes. I haven't really seen many on mine, but you know, oh shoot, I just realized off-white to white pages on #1, but the rest came back white pages. This is the only one that came back off-white to white pages. I'm definitely cracking it. I'm gonna crack it, give it another go. I don't know. I probably just wasted $150, but I'll make that up, you know, in spades. If it comes back like a 9.2 or a 9.4, then the increase in value is just gonna be, you know, totally worth it. Woo, Two Brothers, what's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in. Check out Two Brothers comics, guys. These guys are really good, especially about putting out consistent content. So anyway, thank you guys for checking it out. Anyway, I got nothing left to talk. Actually, I do. One other thing, you should go out to your comic store and get just a little spec comic. It's called Nice House on the Lake. If I put it closer, it's blurry, but it says The Nice House on the Lake by James Tynion the fourth. Is he the fourth? It's a new DC comic. It came out yesterday, technically. DC releases its new comics on Tuesdays. But basically anything James Tynion creates is hot, and it's good. So definitely check it out. A lot of his stuff is being picked up for TV shows, for movies, and I'm sure this is it's only a matter of days before, maybe weeks before they say, hey, we're going to pick this up for Netflix or Amazon or Hulu or something. And that's when you start seeing these grades spike. I mean, these comics spike. So, and on that one in particular, let me show you what I did. I went a little crazy. All right. Oh my goodness. All these are A Nice House on the Lake. And some of the variants, I think this one only had a 1 in 25 variant. So 1 per 25 has a different cover. Those are usually more sought after. And yeah, I ordered 100 of those because I have that much faith that, they're going to do something with it. And eventually it's going to spike. And once it hits 20, 25 bucks, I can sell them on eBay, make on 100, make $2,000. And then it's Grail time. It's time to get another big boy book. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to my live streams. I finally got my live stream set up how I want it. Hopefully you guys will join me more. Let me know what you want to see in the comments. I obviously own a store. I do a lot of pressing only for myself at the moment. I've been reading comics all my life. If you have any questions, anything you need to know. Unfortunately, especially on Facebook, the comic community sometimes isn't very welcoming. There's a lot of elitists in there, a lot of, trolls. But I definitely, want new people to experience comics. I own a comic store, right? I want people to see this, to enjoy it, to read it, and see it for the art, that it is. And the great stories, and it's literature. It's not kiddie books. It's not bam pow, like 60s Batman or anything like that. It's grown up. Comics have grown up. Its readers have grown up, and right now we're seeing a resurgence. And I feel like all these trolls, are scaring people off. People are asking questions, and people are just so rude at least on Facebook. I've heard the Instagram, community is a lot nicer. So far, YouTube's been great. But yeah, on Facebook, it can be tough. But yeah, for sure. Two Brothers says, say that at 10,000x again. FB is tough. Yeah, for sure it is. They're assholes. It's really, and behind a keyboard, and they can be. It's I don't know, people that grew up behind a keyboard and never got their ass beat. I think I don't know, maybe these guys are big tough guys who can beat my ass. I don't know, but that's how I feel. That it's just a bunch of guys who've never talked shit to anybody's face and never gotten their ass beat. I don't know, I could be wrong. I mean, is it fun to troll people? I mean, probably, so maybe there's some of that, but my motto is, or my I guess goal is to help grow this medium. I don't want it to disappear, not just because I have a store and it's my livelihood, but because I love it, and the more people that experience it, the better. So if you have any questions, any concerns, anything, hit me up, and we'll make a video about it. We'll talk about it, especially now that I got my live stream set up going. All right, guys, I'm gonna shut up. If I don't stop now, I'll never shut up. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I don't know, I might be on again tomorrow, and I'll try to give you guys more of a I guess a warning when I'm gonna go live. Like I said, for sure, I do want to do an FOC show on Mondays and Tuesdays, DC Mondays, everything else Marvel Image Boom on Tuesdays, so you guys can see what's coming up in a month's time, and that way you're not missing out on what's coming out. You're not missing out on the hot stuff. You're not finding out about it the day it comes out, and then you go to your comic store and you miss out. You see, I was about to get off and then I never shut up. Anyway, guys, so let me know what you think in the comments below, what you'd like to see, and I guess I'm out. Thank you guys. Bye.